Tennessee Titans fans, it is that time of the week. It is time for the game preview from the NFL. And the Titans are in a much different situation this week as opposed to the last couple of weeks where we had to play the Bills and the Lions back-to-back. This game is a little different. We are now playing a team who is in a much similar boat as us. The New England Patriots have not had a good season so far. They're 2-6. We're 1-6. They're coming off of a win over the Jets. So I expect there will be some of the experts to pick the Titans to win this game, but it will not be a landslide. It will not be a clean sweep. There will also be some folks picking the Patriots, I would imagine. So let's see. This will be an interesting game.
Tennessee Titans return home this week, hoping Week 8 was rock bottom.
Pumps, throws, and it's intercepted! Nowoski!
I mean, I don't know how much lower you can go. I mean, I would hope, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but if last week wasn't rock bottom, I don't know how much lower you can go.
With the pick down at the Titans 23.
They welcome the New England Patriots, who just doubled up their win total for the year, so save your tank ball jokes for someone else.
25 seconds, 4th and goal. Brissett under center, here we go. Stevenson on the take. Stevenson is in.
So, I mean, like I said in the intro, the Patriots are in a very similar boat as the Titans. New first-time head coach, trying to find their way. I would actually say the Titans maybe have a little bit better of a roster than the Patriots, simply because, I mean, Calvin Ridley is probably going to be the best wide receiver in this game, even though he's largely been disappointing up until this point. But either way, you've got young quarterbacks who have dealt with injuries and backups like Jacoby Brissett and Mason Rudolph having to play. It's just two very similar teams. Fan bases that might already be looking at mock drafts.
For the touchdown!
No Drake May, no problem. May left last week with a concussion. Have to wait and see.
So
could be more Jacoby for New England.
Brissett
Stepped in, led them on the dramatic late game-winning drive.
Here they come, free blitzer. Brissett somehow gets it out cleanly and completes inside the 10.
Brissett didn't light the stat sheet up. He hasn't this year even as a starter. New England's offense points challenged most outings, so going for 25 was kind of a big deal. Now they go against a Tennessee defense that gave up 52, sort of. Get this, Jacoby staring at a pass defense that held Jared Goff to 85 yards passing.
Yeah. It's I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it where, you know, you see the final score of the Lions-Titans game and you're like, oh, Lions must have just been marching up and down the field. But then you look at the stats and you're like, what? Special teams, for those Patriots fans who are wondering how the heck the Titans gave up 52 points and Jared Goff only had 85 yards. Titans special teams is atrocious, and I think the Patriots just had a punt return for a touchdown last week, so watch that unfold on Sunday. But the Titans special teams was awful. Rudolph was throwing interceptions. The Lions kept getting the ball in the red zone to start drives, so they didn't have to drive very far. That happened a lot. So it was a very interesting situation that led to those 52 points for Detroit. It was mainly special teams woes by the Titans.
Just 5.7 yards per attempt. They got beat 52-14 and they held Goff to 85 yards, sacked him 4 times on 15 pass attempts.
In trouble, the ball out, and Goff able to roll over.
Titans held every Detroit pass catcher to less than 50 yards, of course. It's that Tennessee offense, which comes in off a 4-turnover game.
Oh, the ball's out again! Oh,
The turnover's been a problem for the Titans all year. All year. I don't know if any team has turned the ball over more than the Tennessee Titans. Fumbles, interceptions, all of it.
Conquo coughs it up. It's the 4th Tennessee turnover of the day.
Mason Rudolph, the QB of choice, week 8. Does he get to do the mayonnaise commercial now? 2 INTs, sub-70 rate. Team went 3-11 on 3rd down versus the Lions. They continue to be one of the least effective teams on offense.
Rudolph over the middle, and it's intercepted by Kirby Joseph.
Hey, if you don't have to be any good at your job, maybe I could hawk some mayo for him. There were...
Oh! The narrator throwing some shade. He said, if you don't have to be any good at your job, let me do it. Like, I mean, wow. the narrator getting a little feisty talking about these Titans, but he's right. I mean, the Titans, in my opinion, do not have a starting caliber NFL quarterback on the roster.
A few bright spots. Rudolph threw for 265 plus yards at least. Calvin Ridley 143 yards,
keep
10
running straight,
catches.
Calvin.
It deep
Just
down
keep running
the
straight.
sideline. It's Ridley with the leaping grab.
Ridley 15 targets, 9 more than Tyler Boyd, who saw the second most last week. So expect to see New England cornerback Christian Gonzalez shadow him. He was on Devontae Adams last week. Gonzo just 16 yards allowed all day.
What a matchup between Adams and this kid Christian Gonzalez. What a play defensively.
Good player.
He's been excellent.
Maybe Rudolph avoids Gonzalez and goes after Marcus Jones. He gave up 114 yards.
I mean, I don't know if Rudolph's playing. I mean, Will Levis is set to practice, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be Levis or Rudolph.
Touchdown while covering Garrett Wilson, who went for 113 yards against him. New England has given up a 103.1 rate to wideouts in 2024, so just have to find Waldo.
Quick drop, Red Rodgers. Perfect pass to Wilson as they work on that near side again.
Rudolph only took 1 sack last week, but he faced pressure almost 40% of the time. Their pressure rate faced for the year, 31st.
Play action, Anzalone snows on top of Mason Rudolph.
I mean, the offensive line for Tennessee is still just a right tackle, especially.
Burying him in the backfield.
Titans run game, Tony Pollard comes in with some confidence, 94
player.
yards, 4.7 a run.
It's Pollard with an opening. Pollard across the 35, shoved across the 40 and down.
Lined up to keep it going, too. New England gave up 5 a carry to Breece Hall, 80 yards, giving up 4.7 a carry to backs in 2024.
Another pitch near side of the field. This is Hall. Gets the Jets first down on a big run there of 16.
New England's own run game, Ramondre Stevenson scored twice versus the Jets.
Stevenson has it. Stevenson in. Touchdown.
He finished with less than 2 a run and less than 50 yards 4 of their last 5 games. Titans run defense he goes after gave up 127 yards on 11.5 a carry.
76 of it
Jameer
came on
Gibbs
that
in
one
their
play.
debacle, 70 yards on 1 run. Just know they're holding running backs to 4 a carry, so still one of the toughest to toke it against. Pats Titans 26-18-1, New England with the edge. My name isn't Earl, but Campbell's was. Any excuse I can to show him. 1980, 38-34 shootout. Great game. Steve
I'm
Grogan,
just glad he didn't choose 59-0 from 2000.
3 TD passes. Ken Stabler throws 3. The Pearl, 130 yards, painted the zone baby blue twice.
With a passing game more prominent in 81, the snake may be on the loose again.
Oh, here we go. All right. Let me move the graphic there so you can see what I see. Okay. So, about an even split, right? Yeah, even split. Jeremiah, let me make this big for you. Jeremiah has the Titans winning 17-16. Wolf has the Titans winning 15-12. Adam Rank taking the Patriots 17-14. Grant taking the Patriots 16-13. Brooks taking the Patriots 30-20. A little bit of a shootout going on there. MJD taking the Titans 20-17. Gordon, this is my favorite final score prediction ever. Gordon has the Patriots winning 8-6. It's like a baseball score. Shook has the Titans winning 23-14. Edholm has the Titans winning 20-17. Petra has the Patriots winning 22-20. And that is your predictions from the experts on Titans-Patriots. I'll be giving my predictions tomorrow on my podcast at 1 Eastern, 12 Central, about what I think is going to happen in this game, what needs to happen in this game. We'll talk about it all. And, you know, this may not be the most entertaining game of the day, but I know Titans fans will be tuned in, and I know Patriots fans will as well. Tighten up, everybody.